You are back. We are here. This is it. This is the J-Day Sprint Enduro at Unadilla. Whoa, baby. What is this term you say here, J-Day? Yes, well, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it, but if you haven't, it's a series up in the Northeast. They do GPs and they do Sprint Enduros, and today we're at the Sprint Enduro. Excuse me. Now this Sprint Enduro and all the J-Day Sprint Enduros have a format. There are 3 tests, and each test is a separate course. You've got a woods test, a cross test, and an extreme test. It's pretty self-explanatory. The cross test is usually grass track, but in this case we're at Unadilla, so it's motocross with a little woods in there as well. Now here I am, lined up, taking off for the woods test. This does not look right. What is the matter with the camera? Well, I screwed up. I used the GoPro 6 and I left stabilization turned on. So now it looks like my head is super stable, which it's not. And it makes the terrain look, it looks weird. It just looks weird. But we're going to have to live with it. I apologize. Just blame me. Just leave it in the comments how terrible of a job I did. Okay, well, anyway, I'm loving it. We got to do 4 laps on each test, so that is 12 total laps on all the tests combined. The time it takes for you to do all the tests combined, added up, is your end result. Fastest wins. So here on the first test, you're a little rusty. I mean, you haven't ridden today. You know, you're ironing out the muscles, and you got to get that rusty pipe out of the faucet. Yes. Now, Adam is here today on his 250F. They start everybody about 15 seconds apart, so Adam's just behind. And that's nice, because it's just you and the track on a date, candlelit dinner. You know, maybe you'll get a little lucky and you get some dessert. So here I've caught up to somebody. And so it's not like you're physically racing anyone, like I said. So it's all time-based. So you just let someone go if they come up onto you. I'm going to switch between cameras. Whooping! Just like that, we're at them. In the same spot. Continuing on. Just so you guys get to see the whole course. Now, the woods course was the longest of the 3, but they are all very short. Like, I'm talking like 100-meter sprint in track. It's really fast. You got to go all out for a short period of time. So I'll skip ahead a little bit. There's some things that you're just, you know, you're not going to want to see every square inch of the track, are you? Now, Tom is here, but guess what he is doing while Adam and I are out here? He is at his truck with the hood open trying to jumpstart his bike. He's had a lot of trouble with his 4-stroke, his 250F. So it's been bothering him. Oh no, Adam catches a tree. Now you gotta realize every second lost is huge. It's down to the seconds in these sprint enduros, because imagine all your competitors. You know, they have to make that same mistake, otherwise they're ahead. So that's what makes this kind of a tricky race. There are no mistakes, and you gotta be fast. Got a decent section of grass track, but ooh, baby, look at it. Got some risers, natural hills here that just make it super fun. So I'm signed up for the Open A class, even though I race AA in Wainoa. I figured I'm coming in as a day rider. I just want to have some fun, nothing serious. And then Tom is in 250B, and Adam's running 250A. You probably recognize a lot of this course if you've ever seen the Unadilla GNCC videos. May it rest in peace, the Unadilla GNCC. Unfortunately, Adam gets caught into some traffic, and that's, I guess, just the luck of the draw. He finishes it, and now we go over to the cross test.
You good? I good?
We're good.
Alright, I'll go last because I'm the slowest.
Good news, Tom got his bike running. Bad news, he's starting out, not warmed up, on the motocross track. Now, we know how professional Tom is of an MX rider. But seriously, I actually think deep down Tom has got it in him. He just hasn't uncovered it yet. He is not that bad. He just doesn't have the confidence. But Adam's going first. He's the most savvy of us all on the MX track. Oh! Riding today. So typically, when there isn't an MX track at the J-Day event, it's usually grass track. That's why it's called the cross test. But in this case, we got a little bit of woods. That's a pleasant surprise. So after that section, you come back onto the moto track. Oh. Holy cow. I almost blew that corner out. These jumps going uphill, man, if you could hit them, it would save so much time. I wasn't going to hit them. I don't think Adam ever tried them. I'm okay. I'm pretty busy. Whoa! Man! Tom, off the trail. I'm eating Cheez-Its. I'm getting ready for the next race. Oh, he's going to hit Sky Shot.
They're throwing Sky Shot in here for him.
Well, he got his front tire off of it. That's pretty good. So we finish up the moto loop. It's very short, like I said. We couldn't find the start of the other loop, the extreme test, so we actually went over and did another woods test. Now for Tom, it's his first time being on the woods test since he was getting his bike started. He's having some trouble.
Oh my god, what the...
Or he's saying things.
What the hell?
Not exactly sure what is going on at this point. There was some frustration. I will say Tom was very frustrated with his bike.
It's like super wobbly.
And now he's complaining that it's wobbly. That's a problem. Maybe he had a little too many wobbly pops. I don't know. Hey, it's Zach in front of us. I met him in the line waiting for this test. He's a fan of the show. I've met quite a few J-Day rippers out here. I gotta get my New England accent and get some coffee with that. I was having some fun, man. I was having fun. You could mistake this being a hair scramble. Adam's got a lot of traffic out there. Why is it always him? So we wrap up this test. Nothing too exciting happens between us all. And what's nice about these is you finish the test and you can go back and relax, have a snack, have some water, and then go back out, and we go back to the extreme test. So the definition extreme is not like hard enduro extreme. It's got a log there, and it's a little more technical, but I mean, it's not crazy. Dang, Tom looks like a pro going over that. A lot of roots in this section, but really, I mean, it's no different than a local hair scramble, I'd say, in this region. The moisture content in the dirt was just perfect. The capillary potential alleviates the soil so that the pH level is just right, that your knobbies grip in perfect. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? So this rider that passed Tom has a little accident, and he has to change his diaper. So Tom's now ahead, but then he's got to slow down, let him go back around, and it's just messing up Tom's time. Oh, well, you know, what can you do? Oh, serious note here. Why is the trail not going to the right up the hill climb? This is the extreme, with quotes, I'm quoting that extreme section. Isn't this supposed to test your skills? Okay, maybe I'm a little tainted, my taint hurts, with the hard enduros. But I mean, at least in the afternoon race with the A's and B's and double A's, we could go up that hill. That's part of the fun. Or just make this the bypass and make it a big reward if you go up the hill climb. Just my 2 cents, my opinion. But I will say, the course that they have laid out is epic. I mean, all 3 tracks, super flowy, super fun. I mean, I am loving it. So, we decided to do all the extreme sections, all the extreme tests in a row. 4 of them. Back to back to back to back. Now, this time, I'm coming in hot stuff. Frickin' give me this log all day, I'll eat it up. I go down. Stupid. It was super slippery. Burn up 6 seconds. That's my screw-up time. We're tallying it up. Frustrating. Oh, jeez.
Oh, there we go.
Tom having some difficulty on it as well. It's getting slipperier as we go. Thank you. Whoopsies. Oh, Tom. His bike just wanted to make out with that tree, so now it, he goes in for the kiss. Now he can't get out. There he goes, back on his way. That costs you. I mean, you gotta think, are your competitors in your class kissing trees? Adam. Oh, whoa! Adam made a mistake. It's very rare. Adam is super consistent, like just, very precise with, another one, kinda, not really. But he's just very precise with how he rides.
Oh my god!
Oh man, Tom is having some issues. If you haven't already picked up on it, he is not in the best of spirits. With the bike not working 100%, and then his riding wasn't 100%. And it's also his time of the month, so things are just not in his favor today. Alright, 3rd time, I'm going to hit this log. We're going to do it right. We're going to do it right. We can't afford a screw-up. I'm burning up time on this thing. Yep.
Oh!
What? I stall it. The electric start is still not working from the Tennessee knockout. And I'm up to 11 seconds now of screw-up time. Adam nails it.
God dang it, I always pick the worst lines.
Oh no. Ah. What a pain. That's a bummer for Adam losing a few seconds there. So we do the 4th test, no issues on that one. Everybody does pretty well on that. So we shoot over for another woods test. That's me, yep. Hey, welcome to a video. Doing the woods test here later on, it was definitely more ripped up. It was rougher, and you could tell it was harder to go as fast. So there is some strategy on how you pick the order of doing your tests when you're out here.
Whoa! Holy jeez.
Yikes. Tom? That stuff was very slippery. That's just some bear clay. Bear clay, it's bear clay. Oh, that was not a very good corner right there. Oh, no! Oh, man, this is bad. This is bad. 21 seconds lost. Oh, is right. That sucks. Things are going worse for Tom. Adam has such a consistent lap, there's nothing to show. Tom finishes that lap, and he comes down to meet us, and there's a problem.
Oh, no. My rear brake's locked up. That's not right. You guys should go. I hate this thing.
It's very sad news, but Tom has to pull out. He does the ride of shame back to the truck. It's not the first time he's had to do this.
I hate this thing. I hate it. I hate it.
So Adam and I go for our last lap on the woods test. This guy had a Task Racing headlight out here. Woo, thank you. Actually, good idea. I mean, what if there was a solar eclipse during the middle of the race? He's prepared. Yeah, baby, I like to hear that four-stroke on the rev limiter. Adam, you gotta get that thing doing that the whole way. Well, if you want to be doing motor rebuilds. So we finish up the last woods test, running these great guys from New Hampshire.
Angled pieces of macaroni.
We have an excellent discussion on the shape of pasta and Italian cuisine. So now Adam and I are on to the last, we have to do 3 more tests of the cross test. Here I get past, and I'm like, man, this guy is so smooth, just ripping it through here. Turns out it's Mike Lafferty. He's an 8-time National Enduro champion. So he is a very, very good enduro rider, known for it. And he just comes through here like it's butter. It's amazing. And on the moto track, he gets around Adam. I wrap these up, and I finished with a 4th in Open A. If you subtract those 21 seconds of major mistakes I had, I would have gotten 2nd place. That's how tight it is. Seconds count. Well, you know, it was fun. I enjoyed this. And Adam with a 250A finish of 12th place, and Tom with a DNF due to bike issues. So he's had enough. He goes, he gets rid of that 4-stroke, he gets himself a 252-stroke. More on that. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe, bell me, and we'll see you later.